Pega aí. Não tem? O jogo não me ensinou isso.
Better take out that creature quick. Don't want to attract too much attention down there.
Ah, que eu vi um ponto aqui. Pior que tinha lá que o jogo não me falou isso ali atrás. Tá estranhando de cravar a mira.
I see a maintenance catwalk. Use it to conceal yourself if necessary.
Já a câmera pra você tá
There's the riding I know.
Acho que tem que cair aqui. Não tem nada, acho que eu quero... Opa, tem sim.
Right. There is a void in these sewers.
S não pode tomar dano, esse que é o foda.
¿Estás bien?
What you say?
Oh,
Me a Guyanese from Guyana. You speak English?
yeah, I'm from America. Call me Raiden.
Me name George, like Georgetown.
George.
And just like all damn America president.
Yeah.
George W. Bush.
So what are you doing here?
Me? What the rest of you do here? You lose the map of Ninja Hideout, Ninja Man?
No, I'm looking for bad guys.
Ah, damn Skunter research lab.
You know about it?
Me know me now go back. Hey, you not one of them skunt, nah? Nah, I guess you're alright. If you're a cyborg, you know who they is?
Sort of. What happened to you?
Oh, me been live on the street, rake and scrape for a bob, nah? Then this good need dressed like a
Dublagem
mafia
desse
say,
menino tá muito
"Hey,
estranha."
boy, you want a job? What the worst gonna happen, nah? But that mother skunt don't put me on a ras boat. They pack us all a big old dirty container. Next thing we know, we're here at that zombie lab.
All kids? Like you?
Yeah, a lot of boy. But then me been over here what them skunt wanna do. Snuff us out. And got all the organ.
So you ran.
Uh-huh. It's shame me not a bad-ass robot ninja man, same as you. Me been strongest cyborg ever. Warlock all them phantoms in black clothes that eye pass me.
Starting to sound like a bad guy yourself.
Just plain, nah? Me done plenty bad thing. But me not kill no man. Nah, never.
Good.
We tried to warn the boy. I say, IOD's brain gonna get cut out. Run your ass out of there. But them boy with me no understand. They like Spanish or something. So me the only one for escape. Then that machine come after me and...
And I know the rest. George, I need every detail about how you escaped.
Oh.
So the kid got into the sewers through a drainage channel?
Yeah, he says the channel is super tight, but there's some kind of shutter next to it.
Got it. That must be where they dumped the waste.
There's something else. It sounds like a Desperado exec was on site yesterday. If a Sentry cyborg was on hand for the meeting.
You should be able to review their video log, provided you can find a server access terminal. That would give us the evidence we need, as well as a little peek at the level of their technology.
So what about the kid?
I made sure the area was secure and told him to sit tight. Can you pick him up?
Sure. I'll send a couple agents for him. You just focus on getting into that lab. If what he said is true about the organs, we need to hurry.
Agreed. Riding out. Let me ask you something. What do you think you're doing here? I mean, why are you working with me?
Because I choose to. I owe a debt, and I wish to repay it.
A debt, huh? How human of you.
I contest that statement. Many humans possess little or no sense of obligation at all. And many are entirely willing to trample their fellow man for personal gain.
Their fellow
I
man.
know. But is that it? I mean, you're willing to follow me? Put yourself at risk just because of that? What do you think of what I'm doing here, for example?
A delicate question. I do find it difficult to rationalize your mission to rescue the children. If you wish to save children in need, there are hundreds of millions of others equally in need.
Thanks for the support.
However, we must still uncover the full extent of Desperado's activities. And as such, it is meaningless to debate best practices without sufficient information.
All right, then. No more questions, Your Honor.
I can't believe what they're doing in there. Guess I shouldn't be so surprised, huh?
Guess not.
Are you gonna help them?
No other choice.
I'll try to help look for someplace that might take them in.
Thanks.
Least I can do. Did you want to save your data?
Ah, salva.
Okay, save complete. Don't let your guard down, okay?
Vamos lá. Customize. Dele no Metal Gear Solid 4. Fala que pra ver como é que usa esse ataque aí dele.
Activity ahead. It is possible they are conducting test operations while the lab is closed.
They're not gonna make it easy to get into that lab. Is there some way you could sneak past? It's It's a box. How's that gonna help? Oh, it's for medical supplies. That could work, actually.
Eu não lembrava disso. Será que ele fala alguma coisa?
Miss Charles mentioned someone from her past. Any idea who that could have been?
None. I checked. Definitely not Dolzai.
No. The way she put it, maybe someone involved in backing.
If so, sounds like...
That'd be bad.
Yeah, but they're probably...
You know, I've never really developed it. This place isn't gonna go...
You're talking about 1992? You smell anything off?
I'm in a sewer, Kev. Local air analysis doesn't show anything potential.
Well, you ought to be fine then. So...
Seriously.
Oh, it's not. Got a lot of... The city's walking no better...
If this meanwhile...
Also, it
Sounds like...
the city...
I'll take it. Hey, Kev, let me ask you something.
What's up?
No. Those girls in Guadalajara.
Jeez, man.
So they used you for free drinks?
Well, they weren't really my type. I'm more of an intellect. Looks are one thing, but I need someone...
Yeah. Look, Kev, you're in your 30s now. It's...
Okay, Mom.
Laugh all you want, Kev. I can't see him all the time. When I see that, I feel like...
Sure, I hear you.
I know, but separate from that, I can understand trying to find the idea...
Idiosyncrasies, huh?
Well, not if she talks during movies. That kid said he's from... That's on the Caribbean side of South America.
A little. Though I'm more of an expert on to be exact, Guyana's sandwiched between Venezuela and Suriname. Of course, the Venezuelan border is sheer rainforest.
So it's pretty isolated from the rest of the continent.
Most inland connections run through Suriname, opposite of Venezuela. Beyond Suriname, the three countries are...
The Guyanas.
Same here. As you know, Guyana...
A kind of...
Yeah, I did some...
Yeah?
There's a lot.
An English...
Everything good.
Give me some... Speaking... Those brains are from the street kids they picked up in Central and abducted by traffickers.
Right. And now...
That part of the world's...
True. Though really just about every... You see a lot of them across the Africa. Estimates put the worldwide number of...
Kind of a bro... I guess it's hard...
True enough. Some are on...
Go home and...
Well, without a clear...
Makes sense.
If you're gonna... Kind of present...
Yeah.
Yeah. Some... I mean, but...
Yeah.
Sounds like Imani was a pretty great...
I've run cover for a lot of VIPs. He had all these conflicting factors to deal with. But Imani got them all working together.
The savior of a nation.
He had a gift, for sure. Imani single-handedly energized his people.
True. It was more than new...
If only we had someone like him back in life, and it was my job.
Right.
Imani wouldn't want me to go after Desperado, but he would want them stopped.
Right. That saying you like, about your sword being a tool of justice?
Yeah. It's why I fight.
A life, or two, or three. Besides, it's not like those side...
Wouldn't be much point in sending Jack.
True. Having someone pilot a body remotely, and you might as well use UGs if you're gonna let... So yeah, they're probably using emotional restraints.
Starting to see where I'm coming...
I get it, it's just... What about what Sam said? About your...
Bullshit. He's good. But now I know how he moves. My philosophy says when and why to fight, not how. And next time I'll kill him. And I'll do it to save...
Oh?
Hey, Kev. That piece of shit who killed Imani. Is he one of those...
Yeah. Goes by Sundowner. It's a folk name for this warm air current in Southern California. He's also, well, not the formal head of Desperado, but pretty much their de facto leader. Let's see... Solid student, decent grades. Says he fought in Panama in '89. In 2008, he drops out of the service and starts to... He was active all through the SOP years. Anyway, an IED put him out of action for a few years. But then, Cyborg Tech brought him out of retirement. The Army investigated him for possible war crimes.
Pretty rosy past, huh?
Hey, come on, but you were just a kid. And it's not like they gave you...
Yeah. Kev, you dig...
Yeah, actually a bit. Still a lot of missing pieces.
I'll take what I can.
Right. Full name, Samuel Rodriguez. Born in Brazil, so I guess that'd be more like... Samuel Rodriguez. He's actually not one of the Winds of Destruction. He's not even a Desperado employee.
Yeah. Didn't seem like your typical PMC to me.
His father ran a Brazilian Kenjutsu dojo.
Kenjutsu? That's a school of Japanese swordplay.
Mm-hmm. A lot of Japanese immigrated to Brazil way back when. They brought martial arts with them. Those evolved and became their own offshoots. It's their variation on judo. Anyway, I did some digging. Apparently, the Rodriguez...
Uridachi, a.k.a. Setsujinken, the murdering sword. Basically...
Rodriguez Kenjutsu uses kicks, sword butts, even throws. Unpredictable. Anyway, this is interesting. After that, Sam disappears for a while, then comes back, kills the guy who killed his dad, and leaves Brazil. He travels the world for a while, taking odd jobs, made a big name for himself in the criminal. One story has Sam taking out a mafia hit squad.
Not unheard of for...
This was back in the early...
Come on. He did that without enhancements? And pre-SOP?
That's the story anyway. Not to freak...
I told you, Kev.
Yeah.
Hey, Kev. You have any... Didn't seem like your garden
Eu quero
variety,
fazer
high-frequency
falando
blade.
da caixa.
It's not. It's a samurai sword. Sam had it recast as a high-frequency blade. Doesn't say by who. Maybe. The harder the metal, the better it cuts, but also the more brittle it is. So a sword's gotta be sturdy, but also just pliable enough to absorb shock without breaking. Japanese swords fuse different types of iron, different levels of flexibility, in other words. So the blade can be tough and...
And that gets multiplied when the sword gets...
Yeah. Basically, the high-frequency
Katana-
upgrade when the
katana
EMF
dá
achieves
quanto-
resonance, the
Bem
blade's
uma
bonding
vez
is
e depois ela
strength.
quebra. É isso.
At a quantum level, it's like the entire... It also disrupts any atoms...
You...
Point is, an HF upgrade is... So Sam's badass blade...
The original sword?
Sounds like it. Says here it's a
Murasama.
one of the top 10 best-known sword makers worldwide. They say his swords thirst for...
Where the hell did Desperado...
They're not as mostly getting there, but most... Plus, unless in...
Mavericks.
Most. There is...
I just had...
You know, anyway, not really third world. They can't work.
Well,
I've heard of the Mercs, and he's side...
You think that... So what kind of deal did...
Oh, yeah.
Nope, didn't have...
Well, after each... So, a lot aside.
And if...
Yep, just like... Hold up.
You still busy with all that...
You know me, man. Briefing prep. Lately, though, I've been...
Never... This trial mentioned someone... Any idea who that could have been?
Not dead.
No. Maybe...
If...
Nada.
Yeah, they're probably...
Só uma caixa. Ai, meu Deus. Volta aqui, macacão.
intercepted call for backup during your last fight. The caller's position is on your Soliton radar. You can engage if you wish. It is your choice.
Sim.
You're under attack!
Caralho. That's right.
They keep on coming! Good, Raiden! Very good!
Ah. Tá matando cagado.
Right. I have determined the approximate location of the lab based on the boy's information. It is marked on your Soliton radar.
Ele vai passar aqui. Ele tem que passar. Mas é só uma caixa. Nada de especial. E aí, cara? Tá, mas e aí? Ah, ok.
So, a fake wall projection. Pretty well hidden, I gotta say.
Seis. Ah, tem outra caixa. Hihihi.
Ah, this would appear to be the UG maintenance area. You should find a terminal there. Something they use to upload mission parameters to the UGs.
And something I can use to access the lab's main server?
Perhaps. But first you need to take a dump.
Wait, what?
A dump? A digital optical output mounted proxy.
Need to take a
You'll
dump.
need one to interface with the terminal. Most any UG should suffice. A tripod or the like.
I'll see what I can come up with. How do I use it?
Simply connect to it. You should be able to use your communications outlet to control the proxy UG.
All right, let's give it a shot.
You need to take a dump. Vai soltar um cagão ali pra usar o negócio. Caralho, viu? Bora lá. Let's go take a dump.
Right. I thought you said stealth ops were your specialty.
Só vai ser essa quando não tomar dano nenhum. Isso é
Raiden,
meio
If they continue to increase security, they may shut out all outside network connections. Please do your best to avoid being seen.
Deve ter como conseguir passar isso aqui tudo sem ser visto, né? Mas deve ser chato pra porra. Consegue a menina das crianças. B.
Is it over?
For now, yeah. But that room, those were cyborg brain casings.
Duh. We saw.
George said they were harvesting organs from kids.
Yes. This must be why they are trafficking children. Perhaps other organs are being sold elsewhere, but they are definitely taking their brains.
Jesus. Are they making these kids into cyborgs?
Wait. The cyborgs you've been fighting, did they seem like they might be kids? You said earlier that child soldiers have a telltale approach to combat.
Yeah, but I didn't see it here. Those weren't kids.
So, what? Desperado's just doing the surgeries there?
We've got to do something about all those brains. And the other kids George was talking about. He just escaped a few hours ago. They couldn't have taken all their brains out that fast.
True. There could still be a bunch of kids they haven't touched yet.
I better move.
Nossa, esqueci disso.
Haha, splendid! It is all ours. Now, use it to locate a data input terminal.
These guys are pretty jumpy now. Any funny business, and they might just open fire.
Try latching onto cyborgs' heads from behind. Then, an electric shock should knock them unconscious.
Target located. Damn it. They should still be nearby.
That terminal is most likely designed to download mission data and such into the UGs. Let's try using it to access the lab's server.
Oh meu Deus do céu.
Titan, I found something. In one of the Sentry Cyborg's visual logs. Guess who shows up?
Patch it through.
Right away.
Ah, apareceu lá o Nanomachine Sun.
Then send us what you do have. You've already commenced the
Sundowner.
The Sears program? Yep. Same one old Georgie boy used on the kids in Liberia. Of course, it's right straight to the brain now. Feels as real as anything else. Your work is astonishing. And your work is late. We need to ship before our cover is blown. We've got some assholes snooping around.
We just do not have the full quantity yet. Each brain has its own
Nossa, é muito tosco, mano. Eu gosto muito desse jogo, mano. É maluco simplesmente tá lá apagadinho de costas.
All right. Make your point. Oh, thank you for understanding.
Send what you have now or destroy any unharvested inventory.
Okay? But have you any idea what they cost?
Last I checked, children weren't exactly rare in the part of the world. Millions of them, in fact. You can get more once we set up a new lab. They lead lives of hunger and pain. We're performing a service here for them and the cities they burden.
But just gathering the donors required a significant investment.
Yes, you'll get the money. Accounting will be in touch.
Gracias. I assure you we will dispose of our inventory the instant we can confirm payment.
Are we done here? I've got a full slate today. Tecumseh is a demanding mistress, and America has suffered long enough.
Oh, yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Let me see you out.
You see that, Kev? Imani's killer.
Desperado's chief of operations goes by Sundowner, the Californian wildfire.
The kids.
Think we're too late?
Only one way to find out. George was still alive. Maybe the payment hasn't come through yet.
Maybe. But you heard what he said. They've already started some brains on VR training.
There must be more than just what I found here. What about the VIP in the suit?
I'll find out. He definitely seemed familiar.
Right. I'm going after the kids.
Ele é senador.
Bullseye!
Bad news, Raiden. We can't find George.
What?
Maybe the coordinates you sent us were off?
No way. I merged the GPS location of our entry with all my movement data from that point on.
This is bad.
You think they got to him first?
I don't know. I'll have our guys sweep the area.
Thanks. I better keep moving.
The bastard is blocking the way. Push that thing back. They're switched to biped mode. Careful. It is a whole new battle now.
I knew I'd seen that guy before. Stephen Armstrong. As in Colorado Senator Stephen Armstrong. They're already talking about him as a shoo-in for the nomination in 2020. And get this. 2 years ago, a federal grand jury investigated his ties to a certain private...
World Marshal. One of the biggest PMCs out there. I remember.
The biggest, ever since the Big Five split up. Not to mention the single largest investor in military cyborg R&D in the world. Guess that answers the question of who's backing Desperado.
Marshall and Desperado in bed together. Should make for some fun headlines.
Headlines? This is World Marshal and a U.S. Senator we're talking about. There won't be any headlines. Even without the Patriots filter, no major media outlet will investigate allegations like these. It'd be financial and political suicide.
So we just what? Sit back while they keep carving up kids, stand aside while they build an army of cyborgs? You heard them. We shut down one lab, they build another. They're planning something big, Kev. We can't just wait for it to happen. We need to hit them first and hit them hard where it counts.
No, Raiden, no. I know what you're thinking, and just know. Colorado is in America, and America has these things called laws.
And law enforcement in Denver was privatized and farmed out to...
Marshall, yes, so what? There are still laws, and it's their headquarters, for Christ's sakes. You'd be heading right into the heart of a raging shitstorm.
I didn't say it would be easy. We'll figure it out once the kids are safe.
Jesus Christ. Kevin out.
Cara, colocar uma Se tiver uma parede na frente dele, ele arrebenta ela com a cabeça. E ele consegue, porque ele é cyborg, né? Olha o corpo dele, como é que é. Essa besta metálica. Ai, meu Deus do céu. Noob tem que tirar as meias, porque Noob... Não, velho. Tá todo fudido. Ah, baixozão. Se eu tivesse andado com a caixa, acho que ia.
Ah, an artificial blood cryopreserver. They must have begun preparatory freezing.
What do you mean?
That device is filled with synthetic blood plasma. It can slow the metabolism of a harvested organ, circulating this plasma to sustain oxygen levels. You can preserve an arm, a brain, any body part for several hours.
So what are they freezing, and why?
I could not say. Perhaps they plan to sell off the organs of the children they were told to dispose of.
Unbelievable.
You had best hurry, Raiden.
Right.
Speedrun. Vai ter alguma boss fight aqui?
Shit!
Hey, stop right there!
George! Raiden!
You've heard of chloroform? A potent anesthetic in smaller doses. But breathe too much of it? And adios, muchachos! Break that glass, and I'll blow his brains out! Surrender! Or decide. The needs of the many, or the needs of the few.
Raiden, don't worry about me now.
Quiet, pendejo! Surrender! I won't ask again.
George, are you sure? I'm ready. Me life now so precious. Ting, what if we can take this skunt to hell with me?
Cállate!
That's all I needed to hear.
Stop it! Now! I'll kill him, I swear!
combate, mano. Jesus. Aê, quick draw. Eu curto essas skills over the top. O mouse. Riding legal, foda-se.
Baffled by the statement, police are still investigating a motive. President Hamilton is on his way to the Middle East this morning for his scheduled visit with Pakistani President Farouk Salam. The meeting is viewed as an attempt by the U.S. to strengthen relations amidst a surge of anti-American sentiment in the region.
Yo, me ninja brother.
George, good to see you up and about. How you feeling?
Never better, nah? No pain, no more for star while them hunger space eat, and me never ever feel so awake, nah?
That's because your blood sugar levels are being maintained automatically. Beats the hell out of coffee.
Oh! Me been here you go while I got them scone in the base. Why the rasta you not take me with ya, huh?
Damn it, Doc. Sorry, kid. You'd just be in the way.
Aw.
Besides, I thought you didn't want to be a killer, right?
Me don't, but...
Killing isn't fun and games. Remember that.
Right.
Ele cortou o braço do menino fora. Eu acho que foi meio exagerado. Ele conseguia matar o maluco sem cortar o braço. Sem cortar o braço. Nossa, é um negócio de papelão ali.
It yearns to bathe in the blood of your enemies, but you hold it back.
Esses carros de papelão passam ao fundo.
Yeah, just remember that.
Right. What is this, Garnia? You cannot resign.
Sorry, Boris, it's done. Can't have a Maverick employee involved in a corporate raiding now, can we?
You could at least come talk to me.
No. It was time to break away from the old team, Boris. Past time.
You cannot take on Marshall all by yourself.
I won't sit by while they butcher little kids and ship their parts around like meat. It's sick.
It's not all so simple, Ryder. They import those brains legally. For medical purposes. It's all done.
Being legal doesn't make it right.
Ryder,
Hold that thought.
Fuck you, asshole!
Eita! Vai tirar fora! Salto da diva.
I will patrol ahead.
visual do Blade
Military
é muito
cyborg,
sinistro.
you are not licensed to operate in this area. You're in violation of state and federal law.
Guess you better arrest me then.
183-104.7, threatening a peace officer. Deadly force is authorized.
É foda pra caralho. Então esse cara.
Yes, Tovarich.
Ah, Metal Gear. Ai, meu Deus. Aí aqui eu tomei dano, é sacanagem.
The road is blocked by barricades. We will proceed through the buildings. You will follow me.
You will follow me. Mother, you're alive. Too bad you will die. Mas esse jogo isso aí é Master foda. É, tomar hit acaba...
HQ, requesting the zone be designated for heightened security.
What?
Enemy sighted! Get off! Bullseye!
Your route through Denver has been plotted based on data culled from various security systems. I took the liberty of adding a guidance device to your chassis to ensure you do not stray too far. Handy, eh?
Nada de interessante pra ver aqui. É só apenas uma caixa. E aí, Jess? É Metal Gear. Assim, é Metal Gear, né? Só que... Metal Gear, mas isso aqui, ó.
Get off! Bullseye!
We intercepted call for backup during your last fight. The caller's position is on your Soliton radar. You can engage if you wish. It is your choice.
Exato.
Here comes more of them.
Ai, filha da puta.
Get off! I'll still kick your ass! Get off!
Tem mais? Não, acabou. É, e outra coisa, né, Jazz? Ó, como esse jogo é feito por japoneses...
That is the wrong way. Follow me.
Esses caras têm contra colunas? É que é todo mundo ciborgue nesse jogo. Aí pra você recuperar a vida, você tem que arrancar a coluna dos caras e bate fala na mão e aí você recupera a vida. Esse é o Raiden, ele é o protagonista do Metal Gear Solid 2. Esse cara aqui. E esse aqui é o spin-off da série. Segundo, o primeiro spin-off, né? Porque teve também o... Teve o Metal Gear Survival.
Raiden, what's your status?
They trashed my car. I'll have to go the rest of the way on foot.
Do you really have to do this?
Look, I'm fed up with all of it. Companies like ours, yours, bend the laws when it suits business. Why not bend it when it can save innocent lives?
Raiden.
Boris, listen to me. That VR training, they'll be warped into killing machines. They'll be set on POWs, civilians. It'll be one atrocity after another.
Like what you went through.
We can't have any more Jack the Rippers. You saw what happened with George. I'm doing this, Boris. I have to. I can't save those kids from becoming cyborgs, but I can stop them from becoming murderers.
Assim,
So
eu
you
tenho que,
succeed. So you get
eu tenho
all
que
the brains
deixar
back.
uma coisa
Then
bem
what?
clara.
Just so happens I
Da hora
know
desse jogo
great
tá
cybernetic
longe de ser
surgeon.
história.
Doctor, but he cannot.
You won't change my mind, Boris. This is my fight now.
And your wife and son? What of them?
They're in New Zealand. Safe. Rose would understand why I have to do this.
All right.
Esse cara tem uma esposa e
You
um
do
filho.
realize Marshall has the contract for law enforcement throughout the city. They are the law in Denver.
Yeah, we've met.
Well then. Officially, Maverick Incorporated condemns you and your actions as unlawful. And a pain in the asshole. Now, increase your codec encryption. Do not worry about the lag.
Color.
And unofficially?
I'll do all I can over the codec to help. I do not like what those Mudaki are doing any more than you.
Spasiba, товарищ. Spasiba.
Yes, товарищ.
Ok. Ok. Não é Kojima isso aqui. Isso aqui é... sei lá. Missão do Vale Refeição. O futuro é pica, meu irmão. Herpetofobia. O que é um herpeto?
Ryden, you will find an elevator inside that office. Use it to reach the roof. Traveling atop buildings will minimize enemy encounters.
Nice hiding spot. Wonder where he learned that from.
Vai ver, cara.
Firing RPG!
Get off!
Atrás. Tem uma boss fight que eu quero ver se eu consigo chegar antes
Doc,
de
what's
desligar
your
a live.
status?
I am reviewing the pre-flight checklist now. I have hired contractors to handle shipping the brain units. We should be airborne in just a few minutes.
You sure you can pilot that chopper by yourself?
Right, of course. Need I remind you that we live in the golden age of unmanned flight? Even manned helicopters possess a robust semi-automatic mode. It is simple, really. So simple that I can continue to monitor your status and world marshal security from the pilot seat. I must say, for the world's largest PMC, their security procedures are quite poor. Quite poor. Sadly, I did not have the necessary permissions to override their plans. Nevertheless, the data I did find should prove most useful. So please, do feel free to contact me whenever you like.
Appreciate it, Doc.
Well, it's not every day one has the chance to collect so many brains. Think of the data, the research. Oh, and of course, your personal safety was a concern as well.
Ó, cenário de papelão. Isso aqui é um jogo de 360. É bom lembrar. Hã?
What's wrong? Answer me! Raiden! Raiden!
Ai, meu Deus.
HQ, we could use some support. Roger that. Sending backup.
Como é que usa o Yai? O Yai? Ah, segura X. apagadão. Aqui. Também. Ah, não. Caralho, uau. Sobe, filha da mãe.
Very good.
Good, Raiden. Puta.
Some things World Marshal does not appreciate.
You're on the company blacklist. We're here to check you off.
Oh, I see. And on the report, I got caught in the crossfire? Just a random cannon.
I got him!
Desgraça.
But you're supposed to be cops. What do they do? Some things World Marshal does not appreciate.
You're on the company blacklist. We're here to check you off.
Oh, I see. And on the report, I got caught... Crossfire? Just a random casualty, is that it?
Yeah, pretty much. All just part of the job. You are...
Fuck you! If you're gonna kill me, then do it! Do it!
Ah, é sério isso?
Raiden, respond! Raiden!
Ai, desgraça.
But you're supposed to be cops. What do they do? Some things World Marshal does not appreciate.
You're on the company blacklist. We're here to check.
Get off!
Ah, essa aqui vai ser chato.
But you're supposed to be cops. What do they do? Some things World Marshal does not appreciate.
You're on the company blacklist. We're here to check you off.
I got him! But you're supposed to be cops. What do they do? Some things World Marshal...
Bullseye! Get off!
further via the rooftops. There is a freight railroad underground. The elevator ahead will take you to it.
This must be the railroad.
It would appear so. Likely part of Denver's old system. This city was a major transport hub in the early years of freight trains. This particular line appears to have been abandoned some time ago. It was originally constructed to transport supplies to an underground factory. But now, it seems even the electrical system is no longer functioning.
Yeah, it's pitch black in here.
As a cyborg, I trust this is not a serious concern.
They still have not noticed you. Do not expose yourself.
Ela meio que brilha no escuro, né? Ah, é sério isso?
There is a maintenance shaft up ahead. Use it to return to the surface.
No damage S, olha aí.
It would appear your only way forward is to return to the surface. You will exit into an evacuated commercial district. Security is heavy, but you need not worry about collateral damage when engaging the enemy.
About time. Finally, I can cut loose.
Proceed to the right from the exit. You will find a stairway on your right. Those stairs lead to a shortcut to World Marshal Headquarters. Do not be distracted by the advertisements. You are not here as a tourist.
Sure. I'll just buy a quick souvenir or two for Rose, and that'll be it.
Raiden, we must hurry.
Remind me to teach you about sarcasm sometime.
I understand your attempts at humor. I simply do not find them entertaining.
Tá paradinha aqui.
Right. You have almost reached World Marshal Headquarters.
Raiden. Avoid fighting if you can.
Só que eu vou dar upgrade e sair aqui, porque amanhã tem meia dia de trabalhar. Só customizar ele aqui, comprar os negócios e eu vou sair.
ahead, Raiden. Avoid by...
Enemy ahead. Enemy ahead. The enemy is ahead. Opa, Platinum. Podia dar uma diminuída aí nesse volumezão aí. Mas bom, é isso por hoje. Valeu aí, Jazz. Valeu aí, Coelha, pelo subscribe. Pelo follow. Até mais.